let's explore the crucial role insulin plays in regulating blood sugar and energy metabolism. Insulin is a vital hormone that acts like a key, unlocking cells to allow glucose to enter and be used for energy. First, let's understand what insulin is and where it comes from. Insulin is a hormone produced by specialized cells in the pancreas called beta cells. The pancreas releases insulin into the bloodstream, where it travels throughout the body to regulate blood sugar levels. When you eat food and blood glucose rises, the pancreas senses this change and releases insulin into the bloodstream. To understand insulin's role, we need to understand the problem it solves. After eating, glucose from digested food floods into the bloodstream. Too much glucose in the blood is dangerous and needs to be moved into cells. High blood sugar levels can damage blood vessels, nerves, and organs over time, which is why regulation is so critical. Food is broken down into glucose, which enters the blood and must then be transported into cells for energy. Insulin works like a key that unlocks cell doors to let glucose inside. Insulin binds to receptors on the cell surface, which triggers the cell to open channels that allow glucose to enter. Insulin molecules bind to specific receptors on the cell membrane, acting as a signal. This binding activates glucose transporter proteins, which open channels for glucose to pass through. Once inside, glucose can be used immediately for energy or stored for later use. Insulin performs several critical functions in the body. Insulin enables cells to use glucose for immediate energy, store it as glycogen in muscles and liver, and convert excess to fat for long-term storage. The primary function is lowering blood sugar by facilitating glucose uptake into cells throughout the body. Insulin signals the liver and muscles to store glucose as glycogen for short-term energy reserves. Insulin also promotes protein synthesis and supports overall cell growth and repair processes. When insulin function is impaired, serious health problems arise. In type 1 diabetes, the pancreas produces little or no insulin. In type 2, cells become resistant to insulin. Both result in dangerously high blood sugar. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition where the immune system destroys insulin-producing beta cells in the pancreas. Type 2 diabetes develops when cells stop responding effectively to insulin, requiring more insulin to achieve the same effect. Without proper insulin function, blood sugar remains dangerously high, leading to serious complications over time. Let's recap the essential role insulin plays in our metabolism. Insulin is the key hormone responsible for regulating blood glucose levels throughout the day. By binding to cell receptors, insulin enables glucose to enter cells where it's used for energy or storage. Insulin also directs excess glucose to be stored as glycogen in the liver and muscles, or as fat for long-term reserves. Without proper insulin function, glucose accumulates in the blood, leading to diabetes and potentially life-threatening complications.